Alright guys, talked about it before. I'm going to show you kind of what I've decided on and what I got. Talked about getting a new rifle. Well, I finally added one to the collection. First off, let me tell you about my line of thinking and how this one came about. If you've been following my channel and all that, you know that this rifle right here is, to me, is just badass. This is the iconic look and rifle, the 20-inch AR, the way it was meant to be. I love this thing. This is Palmetto State Armory, all Palmetto, upper and lower, premium upper with the Cold Hammer Forged Barrel FN. But this thing I've had for 2 years, probably at least a couple thousand rounds to it. Not like a ton, but you know, quite a bit over the years, and maybe a little more than that. But man, this thing has not failed me at all, one single bit at this point in time. Not one issue with this rifle at all. It's been good, and I highly recommend these guys. I mean, I love Palmetto State Armory. Good stuff at good prices. But because I like this rifle so much, I wanted to get another A2. You know, this one right here has got the removable carry handle where it's got the flat top upper, so it's basically an A4, A3, whatever. And but I've been wanting an A2 or even an A1, and I toyed around with some ideas, but you know what? You can't find them. I looked at the Wind and Weaponry one that they had, which wasn't, it's more like a C7 A1 type thing. Looked like a really nice decision, and I was gonna get that one, but you can't, they don't make them anymore. They're having trouble getting the uppers, you know, with the integrated carry handles, and nobody's got them. You know, nobody's got them. And I toyed around with a few other ideas between A1 and A2 and things like that, and I could not find one. Now I know Palmetto State Armory, they bought out Nodex Spud and a couple other things, and they're supposed to release some A1 and A2s and Commando models and all that stuff soon, whenever that'll be, hopefully soon. So I just figured I'd pick one of those up whenever they do. Until that point though, I decided on something totally different. And here it is. I went with this. Saw me do a review on this lower, Palmetto State Armory lower. I did the Stealth lower, MOE Magpul lower, but I went with a Daniel Defense upper. I had the money to do it. I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. I've owned Daniel Defense before, a long time ago, like when they first came out. They probably hadn't been around for maybe a year or so, but I'll throw in a picture. But I just had the DD-M4 Easy car, they called it, and it was just an M4, standard M4, Cold Hammer Forged Barrel, all that. But you know, there was something about that. That's one of, you know, I've been guilty of buy, sell, trade over the years. You know, I buy something, I'll trade it, sell it. Buy something, trade it, sell it, whatever, and get something else. And I've been guilty of that, and that's one rifle that I wish I would have kept. That's one of those ones that you're like, I wish I would have kept that one, you know, because there was something about that rifle. And I'm not a Daniel Defense fanboy. I mean, I like their stuff. I know it's good, but I'm not one of those, oh my God, you know. But I know that they got good stuff, and I just remember that rifle, picking it up after having a couple other AR-15s. I had an M&P 15, the original M&P 15 before the sports came out, the M4 thing, which was pretty decent. But man, there was just something about that rifle. It was just beefy, man. You picked it up, it was just something about it. You're going, man, that thing is solid. And it was good, you know. And I ended up letting it go. I think I let that one go because a family member at that time was needing some serious medical help or something like that, and I hated to let it go, but you know, family comes first and all that. So, but everything came out good with all that. So, but anyway, I went with this right here, the Daniel Defense DD-M4 V7 lightweight upper. So I went with that one. It's got a lightweight Cold Hammer Forged barrel on it, you know, for the old man. Now, what I'm thinking is that, you know, I'm out here patrolling and things like that. So something a little lighter weight than this. This one is quite a bit heavier, just feeling it, you know. And I love this rifle, don't get me wrong, it's not going away. I'm keeping that rifle forever. But however, I got this as a lightweight version, and I put it on a Palmetto State Armory lower. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yeah, I did. And the mil spec is mil spec. I looked at like buying different lowers, and I've been happy with Palmetto State Armory. They haven't done me wrong at all in all the stuff that I've ever got from them. And we'll see how this one goes. Like I said, you know, if you've seen the review of it, it's the EPT, the enhanced polished trigger version, and all that. So it should do fine. But, however, I got this upper, you know, the rail seems like it'll be all right. I'm gonna put one of the primary arms optics on it. I'm probably gonna, you know, I'll switch them out, but I'm gonna go with the 3 power and the 2 power on here, you know. But like I said, this is gonna be, you know, a patrol rifle and stuff like that. But yeah, I looked for other lowers as well, and I even looked at Daniel Defense lowers to buy them separately. My God, it's just ridiculous what people are charging for lowers, you know, on some of this stuff. They are pretty damn proud. I mean, I understand Daniel Defense has got a good name. They make rails for special ops and stuff like that for the military, so they can charge a little more for their products, and they're expensive and everything like that. But, you know, whatever. I just got the upper and put it on a Palmetto State Armory lower. Maybe I'll upgrade the lower, maybe not. If this thing works just fine like this one has, then there's no sense of changing it out, you know, no sense. For something more tactical or name brand or whatever, Palmetto State Armory has been good. They've been good for me so far. I got a tick crawling on me, a little tiny tick, oh my gosh. All right, but here we are. That's the rifle. It's gonna be the new patrol rifle. I will get some backup sights for it as well. This is what it looks like right now. And you know what? Even though this was a higher dollar upper, this thing is gonna get the paint job. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care that it's that expensive an upper. Whatever. You know, so little cling there, that rail. Yeah. So yeah, this will do. This is the new rifle. You're gonna see this out. And we will be definitely taking this to the range, the field. Definitely is a lot lighter than this one, that's for sure. But don't get me wrong, you're still gonna see this thing. I love this rifle. This thing is like, this is the shit, man, right here. You know, and believe me, if I could have found one at the other time, you know, the other ones that I wanted, I would have got it. I would have got it. I wouldn't have went with this. I know that I probably could have got something a lot cheaper than this that would have been just as fine, but you know what? I just kind of like went, you know what? I had others in mind. And I just went, you know what? Screw it, I'm buying this. I'm just gonna do it. So hopefully it'll serve me well, and it should. Everything looks good on it. Cold Hammer forged barrel, lightweight. And the cool thing about this is it's not a government profile barrel. It's kind of just a lightweight barrel, but it's not pencil all the way through. It's kind of regular, and then it gets down here and lightens up a little bit. So it's just light right down here, and it's kind of thicker back here where it really counts, you know. So, and it balances well for that, you know. So yeah, that it should do fine. Should do fine. I like it. I like it. And see how the rail holds up and everything. We'll see what happens, you know. The good thing about Daniel Defense is they got a great customer service if anything goes wrong with it. So I know that in looking this stuff up and looking up about more of them, that on this lightweight upper and rifle and stuff, they have discontinued this V7 in a lightweight. So I don't know why or what. Just maybe they're moving on to something else, but they're still out there though. They're still out there. So I think it was just a recent thing. So, but I bought this upper separately and all that. So yeah, should do good. Should do good. Made it up real well with this Palmetto State Armory too. Tight. And the rail itself, just made it up perfectly. So kudos to Palmetto for all that. They're mil spec, like I said. There you go with that. So that is the Daniel Defense DDM4 V7 lightweight. That's the new rifle, guys. So that's it. Keep it heavy.